chums, I am actually in my system with my giant mech robot. And look, I've got this come in. So it looks like I can hatch an egg in the system with my mech robot. This is awesome. Okay, so here we go. This is brilliant news. Okay, so what? It's found a planet. Is it going to be the same planet as my... It's on the same planet as my base. This is fantastic. Awesome. Let's go, let's go. Brilliant. So it does work. I don't know why it wasn't working the other day. It must have just been some sort of bug. But yet, I must have been pulsing around for about a good, I don't know, 25 minutes. And now, I just thought I'd try it one more time. I'll try it one more time just in case there was a problem. And boom! It worked straight away. First time. First time it worked straight away. So that is great. Okay, let's head towards this fallen host. I'll see you there, chums. I'll see you there. Down a little bit away because it wouldn't actually let me land. Let's go and have a quick look to see what ship is there, because as I was circling over there was nothing showing. Oh, there it is. Looking cool. I can't really tell what colour it is because this is one of those systems where all the colour gets stripped out. But this is looking pretty awesome. Ah, I like the front end of this with the lower jaw. Yeah, the ship that I've got now hasn't got that lower jaw. You see that? It's sort of like missing. It's got the two sort of tusks, but it hasn't got the lower jaw. So yeah, this is quite nice, quite nice. I can't tell what colour it is. But yeah, my old ship is the Zuranov. And it looks like this one is called... No, the Inflamed Reutokoh. Alright, okay, you're inflamed, are you? Poor little guy. Right, well, let's interact with you. Let's see if we can do a swappity swap. Confirm synthesis. Yep, it's done. It's alive. And then it should let me compare this to the ship that I've got now. Let's go for it. Okay, so we're going to do a comparison. Now the only thing is I don't think I can't uplift these modules out of it and put them in there, which is a real shame because that would have been that would have massively helped, although it could have put the stats being pretty much the same as before. Alright, so let's go for this. 22 slots seems to be the standard for these guys, doesn't it? So let's do a swap anyway. So the Inflamed Reutokoh. I don't know about you, but some of these ships have got some pretty weird names in comparison to previous ships. Okay, so oh, it's purple. It's purple and white. Isn't that quite snazzy? That's snazzy as you'd like. So that, yeah, this is actually on my planet with the giant mech robot base that I showed you last time, chum. So yeah, awesome planet. Let me put down a message orb. I will be right back with you after I put down a message orb. And yeah, we'll take this for a little bit of a fly and we'll get a little bit of a photo, probably with my giant robot in the background. That'd be sweet. Well, I've put in a little comm station. Here you go, look up. I'll show you what I put. All I'm putting is the name of the ship, and it was by me. That's pretty much it. So hopefully, if you do come here, this little marker will have a ship here. Now what I might do, chums, is come here towards the end of the video and see what's here, because I don't think this is going to be this crash ship all the time. There's going to be something else that seeds here, I think. So yeah, that's now something to note, chums. You would have thought that if you went through all this tech, you would come across some tech for the living ship. That's not the case. Just to show you what I mean. So if I search for loot, it's probably going to give me some sort of module that's for a normal ship, not a living ship. If you're lucky, that is. Okay, well, it's given me a couple of bits, but nothing for the ship. Let's go through this. Let's see what this gives us. You can just chuck that away, don't need it. But it's probably going to give me nanites, this one. But you would expect it to give you some sort of living ship module. I really think they've missed a trick with that one. It'd be quite cool to get a living ship module. Anyway, let's take this off and let's go and have a look for a... Oh, before I do that, I need to give you the coordinates, don't I? Oh, jeez, I nearly forgot about that. Right, okay, so at the top there are the actual locational coordinates, plus 7564, plus 14085, and we're going to get a picture of that. Well, chums, as much as I wanted to take a photo of my ship by my base, it's one of those planets that's sort of like Cro-Magnon, isn't it? So you couldn't really see the colour of the ship, which kind of defeats the point. So here you go. I'm just going to get a nice planet in the background, followed by a load of meteorites, because I don't think I've got an image with meteorites in the background. Well, hey, so let's spin this around. Oh, look. Although that it's blue at the moment, it's gone all Cro-Magnonified. Right, so let's try and get away from this planet altogether, and we'll try that again. Okay, so let's fly on over this way, and let's see if we can do something about that strange coloration. Let's go back into camera mode. No, it keeps just swapping back into that strange coloration. You know what I might have to do? I might have to go and land on another planet nearby. What is this one? What are you, little marble? I haven't actually discovered that one. I'm going to go name that planet because, you know, ER's named all the others over here. In fact, that does look like one of ER's naming conventions. We'll just go there anyway, and let's just hope I can name it, because it would be nice to have something named in this system after myself as well. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. We've got a melody egg on the way there, chums. Brilliant. Well, this is a red system, so it might be good for doing pulse fishing anyway, to find myself a load of these modules, because I'm not going to get interfered with by traders. This is a plus of picking this ship up in this system, and I must say, it's quite a nice looking ship. It's got the freckles like the last one. It's very much like the last one, but it has that lower jaw. Yeah, I like this. It's quite nice. Okay, so let's head on down to this planet and we'll see what we can do down here. Hopefully it's not going to be another one of those color redacted planets. Let's just try camera mode again. Oh, there we go. It's actually working now, chums. And you know what? With those sort of zoom in marks in there, that looks quite cool, doesn't it? You know what? That's going to be our picture. Let's just get it so the coordinates aren't obscured by a meteorite. And I think that about does it. That's a freaking awesome picture. I'm liking that. Okay, chums, well, I've flown to a planet in this system, and I'm going to put my little stamp on it. So I'm going to scan a couple of things. I'm going to name them some stuff. Yeah, so this is going to be my little planet in this sort of system. So yeah, if people do come here to find this lovely, awesome ship, at least they're going to find a lovely, awesome planet by me as well. So I'll be right back with you in a bit, and I'll show you what I've done to this planet and its naming. Okay, really strange about this planet, chums, is there are no sentinels. Yet there's gravitino balls everywhere. And I can just pick them up willy-nilly. No sentinel intervention whatsoever. Oh wow, if you came here as a fairly early on player, you'd be freaking minted. You can sell gravitino balls for a fair old stack, you know? That's pretty damn awesome. Where are these? There they are. There you go, 62,000 units just for picking up a couple of them. That is great. What sort of language can I learn here? Because this is like an abandoned system. But it once belonged to a race. It once belonged to the Viking. So it's a good place to come and learn words as well, unhindered by any sort of sentinel interactions. It's got these big sort of cuboid type, I don't know, terrain things there, which would be great for building bases by, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's fantastic. Actually, I might do that. I might put a little base on this planet, since it's now my planet. I'll be right back with you in a bit with all the naming and stuff that I've done. Well, hello there, chums. I'm still scanning stuff, but I got a bit bored scanning stuff, so I built a base. Okay, so this is my base. Let me go into camera mode. Let me show you what I've made. So, yeah, I've got this little chap, and he's sort of sitting on top of one of those big cuboid type places. Yeah, I've made him the same sort of colours as my suit, so there we are. He's sort of like yellow, white and blue. But there we go. He's got two landing pads, one on each arm. He's very sort of crude in construct, but you get the idea. He's just sitting there, waiting for people to come and visit. That's it. I've called him the NCaptainSteve Cube Gazer. So he's just sitting on this giant cube, gazing out into yonder. Look at that view. It's frickin' ace. Frickin' ace. Okay, and there's the coordinates in the bottom left-hand corner there. Let's put them against this black object there. That looks better. There we go, if you want to come visit. And it's also the system where this living ship is. Yeah, I get back to scanning now, chums. I'll see you guys in a bit. Chums, I had a bit of fun with this one, so I called this one NCaptainSteve Scrap Paradise. And in the Flora area, I have myself some geeks actively making entertainment. I have Veritas Velez, Wolfie, I have Pete Bremble, Commander Zombie, Joseph Yule, Rasmus Keldoff, Nerve, I have Rob Utley, I have Beeblebum Go, and then if over on the minerals, I've got Thunder Humping Turtle Duck Interloper Incorporated, I got Mr. Doody Dude, I got Roughhouse, Telepath, I got Professor Cynical, Red Cobra. And that's it on minerals. I mean, there's a lot more to be discovered. I haven't gone in caves. So if you want to come here and put your stamp on this planet, come along. Right, and then fauna-wise, I've only got 7 out of the 10. Again, try and find the other 3. Stick your name on them. Got my ammo 10. I've got Damage Smash. Kirby 5. I've got Dash Dash Cruncher 3. You know, Cruncher. Yeah, cool. Procedural Traveller. Oh, big shout out to Cruncher. He named this weekend's planet after me. So he gets this really gnarly, strange creature. I've not come across one of these before. It's very cool. The Procedural Traveller. Awesome. And we've also got Sword. Both King of the Skies. We've got Grim Chifa. And yeah, there's 3 other creatures there to be found. Come along. Stick your name on one. Okay, so I'm not going to bother finding anything else. So there's still stuff there that's undiscoverable for other people. So here we go. Let's go into camera mode. There's the coordinates again if you want to come here and stick your stamp on this planet. That'd be sweet to see you appear. And yeah, add a comms ball near to my little base. You know the guy sitting on top of the rock? Stick a load of comms balls behind him. That'd be frickin' ace. Yeah, and feel free, if you do manage to get your way all the way here without using a portal, feel free to build a base. It's an awesome system. Awesome system. Right, okay. On with the actual video of making this top trump card. So I need to go get myself a load of modules for this little beastie. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm actually going to try it in this system because this is, you know, an uncharted system. Let's see how we do with pulse fishing here. Okay, I'll see you up in the station in a bit. See you in the station. Right, chums. Well, what I'm going to do is do a reload of my autosave. Yep. And then I'm going to fly out and we're going to see if this system gives us the modules. You know, that'd be freaking awesome if it freaking does, wouldn't it? Because you can do it all in one place. But we'll see how we get on. Alright, I'll see you guys in a sec when I'm flying out and we'll be trying doing the pulse fishing right here. Because I've got to do a reload. So let's just make sure I definitely made an autosave, which I got out of my ship, so it must have happened. But just to be sure. Right, okay, so now I'm doing my reload. So options over here. And reload autosave. Okay, chums, well let's go see what we get when we pulse fish in this system. I've just reloaded, so let's fly on out. Now, as you know, I usually go to the left. I don't know why. And let's just pulse this way for about 30 seconds and we'll see if we get anything coming. So I've already had one melody of the egg as I was just flying through this system, and the other day when I was doing pulse fishing in the system hoping to get a new egg location, I got another 2. So it's quite rife for the melody of the egg and the sort of eggs that drop in that give you modules, but I don't think it's as rife as the system that we've found and shared before, chums. But we will see, we'll just head this way and we'll see what pops in. I was hoping to have something roughly around about now, but yep, I'll tell you what, I'll continue with this and I'll let you know what pops in. So let me shoot that. Now, to give you an idea of how much time that took, if I head back round to the actual station, you're going to see how much time from the station it took me to get here. Obviously not a day, so hold down this and let's have a quick look-see. Okay, so about 58 seconds. It was about a minute's travel, so it's twice that of the other system. Now I'm going to head back and we're going to see if we get another egg spawn in. If we get another egg spawn in, then at least it's 2 in one trip. I can live with that. I don't mind if it's a minute or 2 more. But here we go. We'll see if we get another one on the way back to the station. I didn't get another egg, so it was just the 1 on a reload. So you know what? I'm going to jump to the other system. And I am going to be doing it at the other system. But it was worth a shot, wasn't it? It was worth a shot. I mean, the eggs do spawn here. So if you want to fly around and have a more interesting time, you can just do pulse fishing here. Because you will get some weird stuff pop up, not just the eggs. And yeah, you could make a little bit more fun of it. But anyway, I'm going to see you guys in... Well, I'll see you once I've actually got all the modules. You don't need to see me do any more pulse fishing. You got the idea. Alright, so I'll see you in a bit, chums. Right, I am back. And it's done, kind of. I mean, I was unlucky. I got a fair few duplicates that I can't place or as it breaks technology. And as I said, I'm going to stay fair and true. And yet, that's now full. But the organ chamber is a couple of nodes short on the eyes up here, which you can see, which is not good. And also here as well, I could have got in another one of these if I was very lucky into there. And yet, so the damage potential isn't going to be as high as it should be. But I love this bit. The bit that you get to evolve them. And you get to see the stat markers over at the right slowly creeping up. So here we go. I'm going to just go through this and show you how it all pops together, which is cool. I'm loving that. And watching the little yellow bars just pop up and the numbers change. I don't know. It's the small things in life, chums. It's the small things. So here we go. Now this is creative mode, so I can just do this to my heart's content. I'm not going to lose out on any nanites. It's great fun. Pop is like, you know, like when you get that bubble wrap and you're popping it. It feels a little bit like that. It's got such a nice, satisfying sound, hasn't it? There we go. Let's pop these. Pibbly pop, pibbly pop. And look at those stats rising over there on the right. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, so the hyperdrive range on my last one was up in the 2000s. This is the hyperdrive area that we're hitting now. There we go. Oh, it's just creeped over the 1,000 mark. Nice. Let's see if it gets anywhere close to the 2000. Because I don't think this is going to be as good as my last living ship. The layout of these modules isn't as good either. It's slightly broken, to be fair, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so there we are, and here we go. Let's get these done. A class, S class. Oh, the maneuverability I think is actually better. I think that's better than my last ship. I think it was around the 400s, my last one. I can't be 100% sure. We'll have to do the EXO comparison on the cards in a bit. But here we go. Let's pump these up. Nice. Now, yeah, I don't think the hyperdrive range is going to be as good on this one, because we've only got 2 modules. Only the 2. So I'd be lucky to hit the 2000. We can but hope. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, it's just shy of the 2000. Yeah, it's not as good on the hyperdrive range as the previous ship, but that's quite good. At least it makes it competitive in the actual card game, which is fine. The damage potential as well is slightly off. The shield strength as well I don't think is as good as the last one. So yeah, the maneuverability I think is the only stat that's bettered the last exotic ship, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, chums, now what I was going to do is go and visit my planet, you know, the one where I got the last ship from, and I put down a beacon there, didn't I? I wanted to see whether this ship's beacon is still putting out a signal, but for a normal crash ship. So I'll tell you what, I'll see you guys back at the message orb for this lovely ship here, and we'd see if there is a crash ship there. Toodles! Toodles for now, toodles. Okay, chums, well, I've come back to the exact spot where I picked up my ship, and for whatever reason it didn't actually put message orbs up in the air, so it made it really difficult to freaking find. I had to lock onto it using coordinates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a beacon here as well. Okay, so there we go, a little beacon. Obviously that's not going to work across all different platforms or whatever, and also I'm in creative mode or even on PS4. So there we go. Right, if I can change the colour of this I will. I'm going to change it to black. So any black beacons is going to be my living ships. Okay, so there we go. Done. And yeah, there's no ship that spawns here, which is pretty darn weird. It's just an empty space. Maybe that might change after a few reloads. Who knows? But that's that, chums. That's me ending off. Anyway, so EXO hopefully has made a card, and we can compare one living ship to the other living ship. Alright guys, you've been frickin' awesome for tuning into this episode, and I hope you do for the next one, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye people out there, goodbye, 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 and EXO, if you would, execute a mondo.
These 2 living ship stats are fairly comparable. The value and the shield strength would result in a draw. The Inflamed Reutokoh wins out on maneuverability, whereas the Vuverov wins out on the hyperdrive range.
And if you wish to support my channel, you can do so by heading over to Patreon. There is a tier there for pretty much everyone, including ship models. These 10 lucky chappies are getting ship models, spanking new Patreons. And yeah, here's all my other Patreon backers, spanking new Patreons. And new to the channel is YouTube membership. Hurry on over, see if it appeals to you, spanking you. Okay, drop in a super chat or a donation also helps me towards getting my goal, which is a PlayStation 5, and bringing you next gen. Or head on over to Teespring, grab yourself a gnarly mug or a t-shirt. That'll be sweet. Or just hit a like, subscribe, or hit the notification bell. You can click one of these to stay with the channel a little bit longer, or just don't skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Goodbye!